What if the person you humiliated today turned out to be someone who once changed your life forever? In today's emotional story, a powerful CEO publicly embarrasses a hardworking single dad, believing he's just another employee she can look down on. But everything changes when she discovers an old photograph that reveals a shocking connection from her childhood. What she learns leaves her speechless and forces her to confront a painful truth about respect, kindness, and second chances. If you enjoy inspiring stories with powerful life lessons, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel for more amazing content. And now let's get started. Emma Carter had built a reputation as one of Chicago's toughest CEOs. At 38, she led a fast-growing technology company, headquartered in a sleek glass tower overlooking the city. Employees admired her intelligence, but many feared her sharp tongue and high expectations. Emma believed success came from discipline and appearance, and she rarely hid her opinions about people who failed to meet her standards. One rainy Monday morning, she arrived at the office, frustrated after a difficult meeting with investors. As she walked through the lobby, her attention landed on Daniel Brooks, a maintenance worker pushing a cleaning cart. Daniel was a single father raising his 10-year-old son alone. He worked long hours and often picked up extra shifts to cover school expenses and rent. His jacket was old, his shoes were worn, and his lunchbox had clearly seen better days later. That morning, Emma entered a company-wide staff meeting. While speaking about professionalism and company image, her eyes settled on Daniel, who had been asked to repair a projector before the presentation began. Without thinking, she pointed toward him. "People represent this company," she said, "and sometimes it looks like some people forgot that." A few nervous laughs echoed through the room. Daniel understood exactly who she meant. The room grew uncomfortable as employees avoided eye contact. Many felt sorry for him, but nobody challenged the CEO. Daniel simply nodded and continued working. He didn't argue or defend himself. Years of hardship had taught him that dignity was often found in silence. After fixing the projector, he quietly left the room. The meeting ended an hour later. As Emma gathered her notes and prepared to leave, she noticed a worn leather wallet lying beneath a chair. It must have fallen from someone's pocket. When she picked it up, a faded photograph slipped onto the floor. Emma bent down and stared at it. Her confident expression disappeared instantly. The image showed a smiling maintenance worker standing beside a little girl at a county fair. The little girl looked exactly like her. Emma stood frozen in the empty conference room, staring at the faded photograph in her hands. The smiling little girl beside Daniel looked unmistakably like her. The same bright eyes, the same curly brown hair. Even the same small birthmark near her eyebrow. Her heart raced as fragments of an old memory began surfacing from deep within her mind. She hurried out of the room and searched the building until she found Daniel repairing a light fixture on the third floor. Holding the photograph tightly, she approached him. "Daniel, where did you get this picture?" she asked, her voice unusually soft. Daniel climbed down from the ladder and looked at the photo. A gentle smile appeared on his face. "That was taken about 20 years ago," he said, "at a county fair outside Chicago. I was younger then. I found a little girl crying near the entrance. She had gotten separated from her parents." As Daniel spoke, Emma felt a chill run through her body. She remembered the crowded fairgrounds, the noise, the fear, and the panic of being alone. "I stayed with her until security found her family," Daniel continued. "She was scared. So I bought her a lemonade and helped keep her calm. Before her parents arrived, a photographer asked if he could take a picture." Emma's eyes filled with tears. "That little girl was me for a moment." Neither of them spoke. Daniel looked surprised, then smiled warmly. Emma lowered her head. "I humiliated you this morning. I judged you without knowing anything about you. Years ago you helped me when I was terrified and alone. And today I treated you with disrespect." Daniel nodded thoughtfully. "People make mistakes. What matters is what they learn from them." The next morning, Emma gathered the entire staff. In front of everyone, she apologized to Daniel and acknowledged his character and kindness. The room erupted in applause. From that day forward, Emma treated every employee with equal respect. Remembering that a person's true worth could never be measured by appearance, title, or wealth,